Hello. How's everybody? Hey, Cindy. Hey, Bill. Hey, Bo. Hey, USA Silver. Jello. Hello to my lurkers. What's everybody up to? Apologies for the late start. For anybody here this is your first time, normally we start this an hour earlier. But our apartment complex is painting the outside right now. And they got to our building over the last couple of days, and it was right at 4 o'clock our time when we were supposed to start, was when they started painting the walls and the trim and everything on our back patio. So they were making a lot of racket. So now they're just pulling all the paper down that they put up to make sure they didn't actually get paint where they didn't want it. No, I'm not surprised.
Since he took it off, I'm like, there's paint on it.
Alright, here's our Facebook link. If anybody's on Facebook, today's lot list is on there. It'll be the top post. If you're on Facebook, every week we will put the lot list up there so you guys can see what we got. Cindy says hello.
Hi.
We also have a mailing list. If you want to be part of the mailing list, shoot us an email at cheapskatecoins@gmail.com and say, hey, add me to the mailing list. If you're on the mailing list, you will get the lot list a few days before each of our Monday sales, and you get the opportunity to do pre-purchase. If you pre-purchase something, it does need to be paid for by Sunday night, including any shipping that's added, unless you make arrangements with us for a payment date ahead of time. And that's usually the only thing we use the mailing list for, except for like a day like today. I used it to let everybody know, hey, we're starting an hour later. And also, for anybody new, here's our payment information. Of course, this is all down in the description below if you go check out all of that stuff out. Which if you're new, you definitely want to look into all of that. So payments made via PayPal would be to cheapskatecoins@gmail.com. Use goods and services only, please. Or we do have Cash App to the same email. Shipping is $4.50 to $22, depending on the size, weight, all of that of your package. $4.50 being the little bubble mailers, $22 being a large flat rate box. If you want your package registered, it's an additional $20 fee. If you want it sent, it's not in my little macro here because it wouldn't fit, but if you want it sent basically with the fragile stickers on it so they don't run it through the machines, there's an $11 charge for that because they're charging for that now. So, alrighty. That's all the beginning jazz out of the way. Alright, given that we're already starting late, we're going to jump right into stuff. Because especially for anybody who's way over on the East Coast, we don't need to be keeping you guys on till midnight. Oop, I forgot to grab something. Give me 1 sec. All right. All right, so as usual, we've been doing these for the, let me get my camera straight here. We've been doing these for the last few weeks. We're about out, so if anybody wants any, jump on it. Hey, Chef. All right, so as always, we're starting off with the airtights. These are the universal airtights. They hold anything from a dime to a silver dollar. And I mean a silver eagle. You're getting 10 of them for $5, so it's only 50 cents per airtight. That is a really good price for airtights. And we've only got 2 left. So if anybody wants these, jump on them. Just don't jump on them when you get them to your house, because, you know, you'll break them. Probably. Does anybody need any airtights? Protect your coins. Keep them nice and pretty. Anybody? Also, given the late start, I am going to be going through things kind of fast, so if you want something, make sure that you jump on it. Did I get your email? Let me check. I did not. When did you send it? I don't have any new emails from you. All right, 1 pack going to Chef. That leaves 1 left, guys. Yeah, I saw you sent your payment. We didn't get an email, though. So, if it was anything important, you might want to send it again. Attached it to their late arrival email. Yeah, nothing popped up. All good. All right, we're going to move on. If anybody decides you want the last one, let me know. All right, and then also with 2 left, we've got the 100 foreign boxes. For anybody who's never seen one of these, it is 100 foreign coins. All of them are in 2x2s. They're all labeled. They're all different. $15. We've only got 2 left. Through a few of them here. So you got 1 marker from Finland. Looks like 1997. There's a South Africa 10 cent from 2015. Here is a 2017 100 pesos from Colombia. Any takers at 15 bucks? I know some of you guys love these things. Oh my god, come on. Get out of the box. Let's see what we got. Mexico, 1979, 20 centavo. Let's grab one from the middle. Here's a big one. 1988, 50 escudos from Portugal. Portugal likes putting the ships on their coins and currency. All right, last call on these. 2 left, 15 bucks each. Any takers? All right, moving on. If anybody decides you want one, let me know. All right, and then our other thing here real quick. I always go to the main cam for this. Here's the banknote albums. We've also got 2 of these left. These are 20 bucks each. These hold 103 banknotes. They won't hold like the really, really big ones. But like the like the horse blankets, it won't fit. 3 notes per page. But like the medium size ones, it will. Wasn't Portugal part of the Spanish conquistadors? I think so. So any takers on these 2 left? Started out with 10, now we have 2. No hyper. Yeah, it won't hold the 50 million mark note. But all right, we're gonna move on. If anybody decides you do want one of those, let me know. On to our normally scheduled items. Here's a banknote it will hold. Kicking off with our banknotes tonight. The 1994 100 dinar from Iraq. Uncirculated banknote for 2 bucks. Let's get this a little higher. And this one is going to Aaron. Here's your reverse. Congrats, sir. Yeah, we got a few banknotes that in the binder that it goes in, it has to go in that little side pocket on the inner cover of the binder because it's too big to fit anything we've got other than like a page protector. Like France, old France notes had a lot of really big ones. All right, next up. Now that you have a book to fill, that's right, you do. Here's another one from Iraq. This one is from 2001. This is an uncirculated 25 dinar for 2 bucks. Let's get that focus a little better. There we go. Any takers at $2? Lion of Babylon. That is the Ishtar Gate. It's nice that they label what's on the thing so you know. It's handy. Last call on this one, $2. And going to Chef. Congrats, Chef. I'm sure Bo right now is thinking, come on, man, get something I don't have.
Sorry, Bob.
It's all right. I don't think you have the next one, Bo. Why does that say uncirculated? This one is not uncirculated. Go away. In fact, I'm almost positive that you don't have this one. This is the 1942 20 carbovanates. That is a weird word to say. This is from the Ukraine and going for $3. And it's going to Bo. Bo's like, finally, something I don't have.
Right.
Words are hard sometimes, indeed. Next up, from 1999, 500 some from Uzbekistan. Uncirculated, $2. Very colorful one this is. And this one's going to Aaron. Congrats, Aaron. Aaron beat you, Chef. All right, next up. This series actually just recently ended. This is from 2006 to 2019. This is a 10,000 dong Vietnam uncirculated banknote. Here's an example of some hyperinflation right here.
Right.
No more dongs. Any takers at $2? Mr. Miyagi. That was Japan. Let's do something real quick. Vietnam dong to dollar. 10,000. That is 44 cents US. Look out. How much does it take to make $1? You would need 22,907.25 dong to make $1 US. Last call on this one. I think at that point, when you get to that level of hyperinflation on your bills, you should just like adopt the euro or the dollar or something. All right, moving on. To Venezuela. It's the 2018 2 bolivars from Venezuela uncirculated banknote. Venezuela likes doing those upright banknotes. So they print it the tall way. At least on one side. Translates to $34,000 US. Too bad it's demonetized, huh? That'd be awesome. Bo said that one of the 50,000 bills that we sell from Bosnia and Herzegovina, whatever the heck that word is, if it was still monetized, the conversion rate of it would be 34,000 US dollars. All right, moving on.
That would be awesome if it was still active.
Next up, 1994 10 ruble from Tajikistan. Uncirculated for $2. We've also got the 1994 for $2. If anybody wants both, I'll give you $1 discount. Do both for $3. And going to Aaron. I assume you're doing both of them for the $3, Aaron? Yep, all right. All right, so we'll switch that one to $1. So it equals to 3. Alrighty. And down at the bottom of the alphabet, we got the 1980 to 88 series 10 kwacha from Zambia. Uncirculated banknote for $2. Bank of Zambia. He looks sneaky. Any takers? You went to an alternative junior high that looked like that building? Okay. All right, moving on. Final banknotes of the evening is the 2004 $500 from Zimbabwe. Uncirculated for $2. This one you get zebras. little zebras on one side, a nuclear reactor on the other. Why not? Talk about a baller note. Oh, and more zebras. You didn't know they had currency that low? Yeah, they crunched their currency after a while. I think they thought that the 5 trillion note was a little excessive.
Yeah.
So they did a currency crunch.
Which it is.
I think, who was it? I think it was Silver Stinger that we actually sold a 50 trillion Zimbabwe note to. Going to Chef. Good at Chef. All right. Moving on. Almost not enough real estate for the zeros. Right? They were running out of room on the bills. They had to do something. So, man, we're going to have to start printing these on billboards soon. It's getting out of hand. All right. It's medallions time. Kicking off medallions today is the 1852 to 1902 York Coin Club Bill, Mare, and Small Freight Car. York Coin Club from York, PA. Cool for coin club collectors, cool for train collectors. Really good for anybody who likes both. Bill Mayer and Small Freight Car. Going to Chef. Congrats, Chef. Next up, this one is from 1961. This is the Centennial of the Kansas Santa Fe Trail Medallion. Path to the Empire. You like the trans? This one's going for $4. Kansas Centennial, 1861 to 1961. All right, moving on to the 1973 Grace United Methodist Church Harrisburg Coin Club Citizen Fire Company number 3. This one's going for $4. So I guess this one's commemorating a church, a Citizen Fire Company, and a coin club. Any takers at $4? moving on. Next one is the Westinghouse Lifeline Motors Bronze Medallion. It has been holed. BU otherwise. It's still got a lot of luster on it. Going for $3 because it is hold. Heck, I'll even go $2 on this one if anybody wants it for $2. Get it as a big old chunk of bronze. Lady Jack says she will take it for $2. Congrats, Lady Jacks. All right. Next, this one is from 1974. I have no idea what company this was or what they did, but this is the Laurel Fay Company. Bronze medallion. Going for $4. Part of the York Coin Club collection. Old Sue's first steamer in the city of York. Apparently they were the maker of steamers. Old original steam cars. We have a box for Lady Jack, right?
Yes.
Okay. She said go ahead and send it after tonight.
Okay.
We'll do Lady Jack's.
I will put her name on the list.
All right, moving on to the last medallion of the night. This is the Cathedral Church of St. John the Divine of New York medallion, going for $4. Carriage shortened to car. Yep, that's where the word car came from. Any diggers? Yeah, it is very neat looking. All right, we're going to move on. All right, so last week, I think it was last week, either last week or the week before, we had casino tokens and you guys really liked them. So I told you I'd see if I could get a hold of some more. I did, at least a few. So we will kick these off with, from 1984. This is the Silversmith Resort, Wendover, Nevada, $1 game token. Going for $3. Hey, Trent. Any takers at $3? Going to Chef. Congrats, Chef. Alright, and then we've got... There's a few of you that wanted this one last time, but we only had the one. We got another one. This is that 1966 to 96 Riverside Resort Laughlin Collector's Edition game token. Going for $3. Going to Chef. Mussolini's staff car. The Lancia Mysterious. Or maybe it's just Ministerious. However you say that word. Going to Chef. Yes.
I was waiting for the coin.
Alright, and then... Bennett, we have the second one. That is the only one we got. But I'll always keep an eye out now that I know that there's some of you are trying to build up a little collection of these. All right, next up from the Pioneer Hotel in Laughlin, Nevada. $1 game token for $3. Any takers? Got to be old Pioneers, early casino. Probably. Somebody snatch it up for your collection. I would imagine at least some of these, if the places are still around, you could probably still go there and use them. Maybe you win the jackpot. Last call on this one. All right, moving on to the last one. I know this is a famous one. From 1982, the Sands Hotel and Casino, Atlantic City. $1 gaming token, $3. I don't even gamble, and I've heard of the Sands. This one's going to Chef. Look at that, Chef. I think famous-wise, that one's up there with like Caesar's Palace and all those. Excalibur. Still some of the big poker tournaments there. All right, into foreign silver. The win two. All right, we are kicking off foreign silver tonight with the Netherlands. And starting is the 1961 2.5 gulden. 72% silver. It is BU. As usual, my light does not want to show the luster right now, but it is there. This one's going for 15 bucks. Almost the size of an American silver dollar.
Not quite.
Not quite. A little smaller. Yeah, I've only ever been to Vegas once. And that was more than 20 years ago.
I've never been and never wanted to go.
You're really not missing out on much.
I never wanted to go. I still don't.
Last call, 15 bucks. All right, moving on to the 1966 version. That was definitely showing the luster a bit better.
And Aaron.
66 is going to Aaron. There's your reverse. That was got a very, very shiny reverse. All right. Next up, we are going to Austria. You want the 61 as well? Or both going to Aaron. We got the 1957 10 shilling, 64% silver. It is BU.
Try refreshing.
This one's going for 12 bucks.
In case we're green.
Little trivia for anybody who didn't know. The Austrian mint is the longest consecutively running mint in the world. They just a couple of years ago had their 825th anniversary of consecutive operation for that mint. And this design is actually one of the most collected of the Austrian coins. All right, last call on this one, 12 bucks.
Yep.
Hey, you can definitely see that cartwheeling. Whoa.
Alright.
Alright, moving on. Alright, next item. This one's pretty much our showcase item for tonight. And it is one of the rarest coins that we've had in a long time. Had only 1,000 of these ever minted. This is the 1955 25 shilling. 80% silver proof. NGC list on this one is $200. We are doing it for $100. Only 1,000 of these were ever made. That is a good looking coin.
Yeah. It is pretty.
Yeah, we do payments. Just let us know how you do it.
Half now, half later. Okay.
Yeah, just let us know when you're going to do the second half. All right, going to Aaron.
Congrats, Aaron.
I'll put a little note on here.
Half now.
2 payments of 50. All right. Congrats, sir. You were going to love that coin.
Yes.
All right, next up, we're going to Mexico. Kick it off Mexico with an oldie. 1886 5 centavo, 90% silver. It is in VG. It does have some bit of damage to it. So because of that, it's only going for $3. Hey, Deanna, how you been? And it's that right there, if you can see that right there. And right there, there's actually chop marks. That's what they used to do back in the day to make sure that it was actually real silver all the way through, not a fake. Any takers at $3?
We miss having you.
1886, nice and old. You have the same coin in bronze? Did they do a bronze version of that year?
Nah.
Well, this is the silver version. Get yourself the silver version. Silver's better than bronze. Probably why the chop. Yeah, probably. Actually, you're probably right. There are probably people that would just plate the bronze version.
Probably.
All right, last call on this one.
Sounds like a dying dog out there.
All right, moving on. All right, the next one, we have 2 of them, but they're in different grades. We got, this is the 1950 25 centavos, 30% silver AU for $4. And then we got a BU for $5. So there is the AU. And here is the BU. Any takers on either of these? There we go. That's upright.
Now it's squared. Clearing out.
Any takers? All right, moving on. All right, next one, we also have two available. It is the next year, 1951, 25 centavo. Both of them are AUs, and they are $4 each. Any takers? Man, usually guys are all over the Mexico.
Maybe they have them all. I have the stuff.
All right, moving on. Next up, we got an oldie from Finland. This is the 1873 25 penny. Only 800,000 of these were ever minted. 75% silver. It is very good. And going for $10. Any takers? Old, rare, and silver. How can you go wrong?
I think they're all sleeping. They're not talking.
I think Aaron's broke. I think he just spent all of his money.
Yes. But they're not talking.
Hey, don't forget, guys, you can't talk.
But
You are allowed to talk. We encourage it. That way I don't feel like I'm talking to myself. All right, moving on. Next, we're going to Australia.
Yay.
With a 1960 shilling.
Zoom closer.
Oh, okay, hang on.
Hold
Diona wanted to see that other one closer. Let me go scope. Scope action.
There you go.
Ooh, let's put it facing the right direction. How's that sound?
That's still not.
Yeah, it is. Because that's the two guys with the crown.
Yes, but he's
No, he's not.
turning a little bit.
No, that's the blade going up right there.
No, that's the shield.
That is upright. There you go, Diona. There's a close-up view for you. 1873. You're welcome. What was I doing? Australia. That's what I was doing.
Yes. Back
Boing.
in Australia.
1960 shilling. 50% silver. It is uncirculated. And it's going for $8. That's the old
Ram.
mountain sheep.
Ram head.
This one's going for $8. Yeah, we don't get a whole lot of Finland. Especially the older Finland. But, I mean, of course, at 800,000 minutes, it's not surprise.
Yeah.
Alright, moving on. Same year, 1960. Here is the Florin. 50% silver AU. This one's going for 7.
And be our chef.
And this one's going to Chef.
Congrats, chef.
Chef is now the proud owner of a kangaroo and an emu. Alright, moving on to Switzerland.
Swissy.
Here's another old rare one. At only 250,000 minted. The 1910 2 franc. 83.5% silver. This one is in fine. Going for $10. $19.10. This one's going to Trent. Congrats, Trent. Looking for jewelry coins right now. You mean like coins that have that have been holed? So you can use it, put them on like chains? Or are you talking about the ones that are actually have the things put on them? Next up, the 1921 2 franc. 83.5% silver. This one is in VF for $10. Going to Trent.
Congrats, Trent.
Congrats, Trent. All right. Oh, that was Trent. Okay. All right. Next up. Here's the 1932 2 franc. That's a typo. That's supposed to say 83.5 like the rest. This one is also in a VF, going for 15. Oh wait, this is the 5 franc, not the 2 franc. Double typo. So this is actually the 1932 5 franc. At 83.5% silver VF. Going for 15. Sorry, I was slacking on that one apparently. There's the correct version. Sorry about that. And this one's going to Chef.
Scratch Chef.
I am but a lonely human. I make mistakes. Final one from Switzerland. This one's from 1957. This is the half franc. That thing is gleaming BU. 83.5% silver, going for $5. They don't come much shinier than that. Whoa. Bling. Check out that cartwheel. Whoa. Hey, Ramon.
Hi, Ramon.
How are you, sir? Last call on this one. $5 for the beautiful BU. Going to Chef.
Good night, Chef.
All right. Next up, we are going to Sweden. Actually, we're going to be doing like some hopping around right now. So the next coin is from Sweden. It is the 1875 1 Corona in VG. 80% silver. This one's going for $30. Hey, Bill. Any takers? This one is an oldie. I think I remember right. The list on this one was like, I think 55.
I think it says on it.
No, it doesn't. I forgot to put it on there. I can look real quick though. Let's see.
1875. 1 Corona, Sweden.
Wow, why are you zoomed in so much? Down, boy. It was like $40. It would be the listing on this one. If it was BU, it would be $525.
525. That would have been cool. Alright, moving on. Since no one seems to like Sweden.
We're going to go last call on this one. I'll actually go 20 on this one if anybody wants it for 20. I'll do it for exactly half of what the list would be. Anybody want it for 20?
And Ramon.
Ron says, I'll take it for 20. Why not?
Congrats, Ramon.
Right. Next up, we're going to Belgium with another older. Send to Cindy. Yeah, great. Let me mark it. Going to Miss Cindy. Alrighty. Alright, this is another oldie. 1869, 1 franc from Belgium. 83.5% silver and very good. This one is going for 15. And going to Bill 457. Crash, Bill. Yeah. Come on, keyboard. Work with me. All right. And next up, we are hopping to Denmark. With a 1905 25 ore. 60% silver VF. NGC list on this one is 30 bucks. We're doing it for 15. Half of the list.
I like the 2 and 5.
It's fancy.
Uh-huh.
And it's got the fishy.
Yes.
And this one is going to Carl's Coins. Congrats, Carl. Carl, we've shipped to you before, right?
Yeah. Because I would not have a thingy in here.
I thought so. Alright, next up. This one's from a place most of you have probably never heard of. Oh, that's up to you, Bill. If you want to just pay it, you can, or you can wait for us to send it. This is from the German state of Württemberg. 1861, 1 cruiser. This is .116 silver. VF, only 97,000 of these were ever minted. That is a low mintage. This is going for 9 bucks.
And Carl's coin.
And this one is going to Carl. Carl beat you, Ramon. Congrats, sir.
Sorry.
All right. Next up, we're going to Greece. The 1960 20 drachma. 83.5% silver. This one's an AU going for 10 bucks. It's got some album toning on it. Around the edges there. Just to spend some time in an album. Any takers at 10.
I already grabbed it.
There you go. Oh yeah, this thing is definitely problem free. Always old men on the coins.
Right?
Yeah, it's got the Greek lettering. All right, moving on.
I don't blame you, Giannis. I'm the same way.
All right, these next two coins, we have never had these before. But we have two of them available at $35 each. They're both extremely fines. These are the 1890 to 1908 7.2 Candarines from China. Also known as 10 cents. 82% silver. That is not a typo. That is actually the listed silver content on these. 82%. NGC lists these for $50. We're doing them for $35 each. I want to go to the scope for these so you guys can see the dragon. Check that out.
It's upside down on the dragon.
Let's focus. Focus.
There we go. Right side up, dragon.
That is freaking cool. 7.2 Candarines.
Ben one.
One going to Aaron. Kwang Tung Province. At least one left. Here's your reverse. And the other one's going to Ramon. Grats and grats.
Congrats, guys.
You guys now have some very cool dragon coins.
Oh, send to Cindy.
Okay, Cindy has a cool dragon coin. All right. Next up, going to Canada. Starting off with the cheapie. This is the 1961 10 cents, 80% silver. It is a toned BU, but it's going for $2 because it is bent. Going to Bill. Congrats, Bill. All right, and then we got a 1968 dime, 80% silver, VF, does have scratches on it.
$3.
So I'll actually do $2 on this one too if anybody wants it, because of the scratches.
No. You had it listed at 3.
So ignore the 3 that's on there. If anybody wants this one for $2, because of those scratches, I'll do $2. Got scratches on both sides. So pretty much you're just buying it as a piece of silver. Going to Bill. Bill beat you, Trent. All right, next up. Is the 1907 25 cent. Oh, Trent, Bill said you can have it. So that one's actually going to go to Trent. Okay, now he retracted it.
I don't know.
Bill, are you letting Trent have it?
Or are you taking it? He can get it.
You can get it. All right. So Trent, you're getting the 1968 for $2. All right. This is the 1907, 25 cents. It's in good. It has been cleaned. So I'd like to get $15 on it, but I will take offers because it has been cleaned. $92.5% sterling silver. NGC list on it, if it wasn't cleaned, would be $30. Anybody want to make an offer? Make it a little closer here. All right, moving on to the 1963 Canadian dollar. 80% silver BU. This one's almost proof-like. That actually might qualify as proof-like. I'm gonna go for $25.
We have two of them.
Oh, yep, and we do have two of these available.
So that's number one. Number two.
One going to Carl.
Did you want one or two?
Do you want number one or number two? Since you're first, Carl. There's number one. There's number two.
Number two? Okay.
All right, anybody else? That leaves the proof-like one still available. Just like an eye doctor test. Last call on this one.
Kinda.
All right, we're going to move on to the 1971 50% silver proof dollar. It's a proof cameo. It's got some toning from being in an album. This one's going for $15.
Grammy, Tiger,
British Columbia Centennial.
and
Any takers? $15. Alright, moving on to our final foreign silver coin of the night, which is the 1981 dollar proof. 50% silver. This one's got the choo-choo on the back.
Very, very shiny.
$15.
It's almost glaring out on the light.
Any takers?
Choo-choo.
There's a silver train for you, Chef, if you don't have this one already.
Choo-choo.
Last call.
Anybody want the choo-choo train?
What's in the pic below me? That is the bamboo forest in Japan. All right, moving on.
Alrighty.
All right, we are going to take a quick midpoint break so everybody has a chance to get up, stretch your legs,
Radioactive.
grab drinks, and then we will be back starting with American coins. We got some large cents tonight. We got some flying eagles. We got lots of cool stuff coming. So stay tuned. We will be right back.
I don't know where he got that photo.
I did not get that photo from Bing. I got it from Google. Thank you very much. We will be right back, guys. Alrighty, I am back. We get caffeinated. Alright, American coins. Kicking off with large cents. Will do, sir. We're starting off with the 1835 small 8 large cent. In good condition. Ooh, let's get some light on the subject. There we go. This one's going for 20 bucks.
Your name is under this.
Lady Jax, if you're still out there, you've been asking for large cents. We finally got some. Have a good night, man. Thanks for popping in. Any takers? All right, moving on to the 1837 large cent. Something VG. It does have some dings on the reverse. Got a ding right there, right there. So because of that, this one's only going for 15. You're welcome, sir. Speaking of errors, our next coin up is an error. Moving on to the 1846. This one is in good condition, and it is a 180-degree rotated die. So when you flip it, that should be right side up, but it's not. It's upside down because they installed the hammer die or the anvil die backwards.
Oopsie.
So that is a mint error rotated die. This one's going for 25. Any takers? Going to Crazy Coins. Congrats, Crazy Coins. All right, and then the last of the large cents is the 1854. This one is in VF. Going for $30. Huh? Yeah, he just let us know that he just got the package we sent him.
Did he have a different name?
Crazy Coins, were you under a different name that we shipped to? That's a good looking VF right there.
Yes. What was it?
Yeah, because if your channel name was different, we need to know who it was or what your channel name was previously.
So I can put it on it.
Last call on this one, guys. Actually, here. Let's do it this way. Here's our email. Just shoot us an email by the end of the night. Let us have your mailing information and let us know what email you use for PayPal so we can invoice you. Because we do not have you on record. Hey, Coin Captain.
Oh.
Oh. So do you have two different channels? Oh, here, let me put you under Coin Captain then, because that's how I know you. Then on our contact list, let me find you on here real quick. I will make a note that you are also Crazy Coins errors. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, if you guys slip in on a new name, make sure to let us know what the new name is.
Yes.
That's your selling name?
Oh.
Got it.
Okay. Alright. Moving on.
Yep, moving on.
You missed one.
No, I didn't.
No. Never mind.
Next up, we got a BU roll. 1962 Denver Lincoln Cent BU roll. Going for $4. You have no idea. Any takers? Hey, Silver. Yeah, you made it. We got peace dollars tonight. Any takers on the BU roll? Going to Ramon.
Congrats, Ramon.
Next up. Ramon beat you, Coin Captain. Next up, 1857 Flying Eagle.
Oh!
Way out of focus.
Yes!
Let's fix that.
Hurt my eyes.
That's the wrong coin. There we go. There's the right one. 1857 in VG going for $40. Or VF, sorry. Verifine. Got a laptop and now no lagging. Yay!
Okay.
Any takers for $40 for 1857 VF? How much did Ramon get? He's buying everything, dude. Speaking of which, might help if I actually mark him on the roll. Man, no love for the Flying Eagle, huh? That's the one that was just on there. That's the one we're on. I can do it. You don't have to keep doing it. All right, moving on. To the 1858. This is the small letter 58. This one is in good condition, going for $20. What do I think about metal prices? Haven't looked at them yet today. But at least recently it seems like the silver's starting to balance out again. Let me have a look. $24.87 for silver, 17. Yep. Pretty much balancing out on everything now. Everything's been holding pretty steady around where it's at. All right, moving on. I know for you silver stackers, you guys love the price to be up there, but I personally would like to see it go back to like 13 bucks so I can buy a bunch of it. Then we've also got the 1858 large letter. Also in good, and also for 20 bucks. What are you doing?
Moving this over a little bit.
Okay, stop.
It's not working for me.
There. I got it.
Me too, Lewis. The more, the better.
Last call. All right, how about this? We'll do a package deal for the full set. Minus, of course, the 56. So all three of them, if you would have bought them separately, would have been 80 bucks. I'll do it for 65 for the full set. $15 off.
No one said anything about my shirt either.
It's a great deal, guys. Are you late for supper? Yes. We're doing a package deal right now, Henry. All three Flying Eagles for 65 bucks.
1857, 1858 large letter, and 1858 small letter.
Man, nobody wants Flying Eagles, huh? I can't give these things away. All right, moving on. All right, next up, we got some 1909s. Starting off with one that's a VDB. It is in very fine and going for $8 for a 1909 VDB. And this one is going to Carl.
Congrats, Carl.
Alright, and then we've got 4 that are the non-VDBs. We have 1 in VF that's $4. And then 3 that are in fine that are $3 each. So there's the $4 VF. Again, these are the non-VDBs. And then the 3 fines.
At $3 each.
These are $3 each. Any takers on some 1909s? If anybody wants all 4, I'll do all 4 for $10. Carl is taking all 4 for the deal. Congrats, dude. Right, so it makes them $250 each. All right. Next up. We got a 1945 Denver, graded by PCGS, MS65 red, going for $15. That is less than the cost of having it graded with the shipping. And a pretty respectable grade. Looking for $15, anyone? If you have the membership, it's $12, and then you got to pay shipping and insurance.
For both ways.
For PCGS. Last call. moving on. Babe, all you're doing is getting in my way when you do that. All right, next up is the 1973 Lincoln Cent Proof Deep Cameo. Over $2. Very nice. Going to Carl.
Congrats, Carl.
And then we've also got the 74 for $2. Any takers on this 74?
Carl. Congrats.
Going to Carl.
Yes, it is so shiny.
Alright, next up we got another graded one. This is the 2019 Denver Lincoln Shield Cent PCGS MS66 Red. Heck yeah, proof Lincolns are great.
And it's in a bag. Apparently.
Yeah, it's in a little wrapper.
So that's what's glaring it.
Yeah. 2019D. Any takers? All right, moving on. To some 2 centers. All right. First off, this one's just a cheapie for, you know, if somebody just never had one and wants one for cheap. So, it's from the 1860s. We can't make out the full date because it's got corrosion on it. But it is a 2 center. And it's going for $2 if anybody wants it. You can clearly see the 2 right there. Anything we knew with Rick? He's moving his shop closer to our house, which is nice. That's happening about mid-month. He's going to be like 2.5 miles closer. Yeah, I figured for $2 somebody would want that. All right, moving on. Next up, we got an 1864 two-center in good. Unfortunately, the motto is too worn off for me to be able to tell if it was the large or the small motto. We were looking for $10. Oh yeah, some of you guys would have been beside yourselves if you would have been here right now, because he's got like, in his current shop, the entire front section of his store is like just stacks and stacks of like old auction catalogs, old editions of Konica, all that kind of stuff, and he's just giving it away for free just because he doesn't want to have to move it.
Got it, Bo.
You got a bow. Thank you, sir. If it wasn't for the fact that we don't own a vehicle, I probably would have grabbed it all myself. Just for the heck of it. Last call on this one, $10. If you've never owned a two-center, you really should. Ooh, let me see the one that Ramon got real quick. Hey, Ramon, want to see the one that you got?
Yes, you should.
All right, moving on. All right, before we get to the next one, I want to show Ramon the one that he got from us, because he bought this one sight unseen from us. Check that out, Ramon. There's what your coin looks like. Brilliant uncirculated red-brown. Yeah, this beauty is going to Ramon's collection. I told you, Ramon, this thing is gorgeous. I wasn't kidding. This thing is ridiculous. That is the nicest two-center I have ever had my hands on.
Rolling.
All right, back to what we were doing. Next up, 1867 in VG, going for $15. This one almost looks like it might have a little bit of the Woody effect going on, because you got that lighter color going through there. moving on. To the 1868 2-cent and good. Going for 12 bucks. Has the coin price has gone up since the metal price has gone up? Not really a lot. I mean, like foreign silver has gone up a little bit, especially on the smaller coins, because of course the melt value went up. So you have a lot of like the the little dime size ones that we used to sell for like $2-3 each. Now we have to do like $4 or $5 each. But for the most part, no, metal prices haven't really affected coins. Because for a lot of them, especially like Morgans, peace dollars, stuff like that, the numismatic value of them was already way over the metal anyway. So the melt price would have to surpass the numismatic price for it to affect the price of the coins. All right, I'm going to give you guys a ridiculous deal. If anybody wants all 4 2-centers. Individually, that would have been $39. I'll make it $28 if you get all 4. Henry's like, yes, please. Congrats, Henry. All right, so that's easy math makes it, what did I say, 28? So I'm just going to mark them at $7 each, and that makes easy math. I like easy math. Easy math is my friend. All right. That was quick. All right, we have one silver 3-center tonight. It's pretty rough. The only thing I can tell you is it's a type 3, and I only know that because of the design on the star. So it's 1859 to 73 type 3. It is 90% silver. But I'm doing it for $3 because you can't see the date on it. So if anybody's ever just wanted to be able to say you own a silver 3-center, here's one for $3. And going to Chef.
Congrats, Chef.
All right, here's another one going for really cheap for what it is. 1829 capped bust half dime. 90% silver. Again, it is in pour, but you can at least see the date. So it's going for $7. And this one is going to Bo. Unfortunately, the back is pretty much wiped.
Yeah. Congrats, Bo.
Next one is another one going for really cheap because it's got the hole in it. It is an 1854 Seated Liberty half dime. Good condition details, but it has been holed. So because of that, it's only $7. Of course, because it's a 54, you get the arrows at the date. Any takers at $7?
Right?
And these half times are getting harder to come by. In any condition.
It sucks that they put a hole in that.
Last call on this one. This is what we did before nickels. We had half times. Alright, moving on to the 1960s seated half dime. This one's in about good. It does have some scratches on it a bit. And that's why this one again is only going for $7. Tell you what, if anybody wants both these, I'll do both for 10. Sorry, 1860. Typo. Coin Captain is taking the deal for both for 10.
Congrats.
He beat you, Carl. You always got to be on the gun because you never know when I'm going to shoot those deals out. All right, next up, nickels. We got some Buffalo nickel bundles. These are 5 Buffalo nickel bundles for $15. That makes it $3 per coin. All right, bundle number 1. By the way, all of these are full readable dates. Got a 1916 in good. $1917 in very good. $1936 in VF. $1937 in VF. And a 1937 San Francisco in EF. And this one is going to Carl.
Congrats, Carl.
Carl beat you silver. But don't worry, we got 3 more bundles. Bundle number 2. We got again 1916 in good. 1917 in good. 1918 in very good. 1936. That would be, that's like an EF. Yep. Full horn. Full tail. Yeah, that's an EF. And then 1937. That'd be a VF.
I know Silver said just give him whatever.
All right, Silver, I'll make this one yours. So that'll be Silver Singer's bundle. Bundle number 3. You're welcome. 1916, but this time it's in a VG instead of a good. $19.17, but this time it's in a VG instead of a good. $19.18 and good. And this one's going to Henry. 1936 Denver is your next one. It'd be a VF. Forgot to mark the rest of these before I put them out. And 37 planed it. That's an EF. All right. Those are going to Henry.
Congrats, Henry.
And final Buffalo nickel bundle. 1916 and good. 17 and good. 18 and good. 35 in VF. And 35 San Francisco in VF. And this one's going to Carl.
Congrats, Carl.
All right. Next up, we got a proof nickel bundle. This is 12 proof nickels for 24 bucks. So it makes it $2 each. All right. You are getting the 17 San Francisco D Cameo. 2012 Deep Cameo. Here's the 2011, 2010. That is the 1997, 96 Deep Cameo, 94.
S.
They're all S's. They're proofs. 92. 1961. 1962. 1968. And the 1964. It depends on the year.
That looks like 69. Yeah, it's 69.
Oh, okay, that's a 9. Sorry. That looks like a 4.
It's a 9.
There. 69. All right, any takers on this bundle?
It's a lot of nickels.
12 proof nickels. About a 20 bucks. Anybody want a 20?
And Ramon.
Ramon will take it at 20.
Congrats, Ramon.
Honestly, was just trying to get him out of here. I've been sitting on those forever. All right. Next up, into dimes with an 1856 New Orleans seated Liberty dime, 90% silver, very good, going for $30. Any takers? Hang on a second. I want to make sure I have that price right. That sounds high. Seated dimes. 1860 or no, 56. One sec. And VG. Okay, no, that is right. List price is $60. So yeah, that's half a list. Oh, that's why. Survival in all grades. 500. There's only 500 of these left.
I don't know. Probably a lot.
So there you go. Nobody buys this one, I think I'm going to keep it. Because at only 500 survival rate, what are the odds are that I'm going to actually come across another one of these anytime soon? So last chance. $30 if anybody wants it. Fill what I would imagine would be an empty spot in a lot of your seated dime collections with that low of a survival. All right, moving on. That's going in my book. I'll make a note on that real quick. 500 survival, all grades. Huzzah! All right, next up, Merc bundles, Merc dimes. As always, 5 dimes, $15. Bundle number 1. You're getting a 1919 plain date. 1925 Denver. 1935 and fine. 1938 Denver. 1944 San Francisco. Let's see, Twerkamerk. Well, this is the reverse, so 15 bucks for the bundle. Any takers?
And Carl's
Going to Carl. Grazza. Okay.
What?
Oh, okay. Nothing. Just a stupid moment. Bundle number 2. You're getting the 18 San Francisco. The 20 Denver. The 27 plain date. The 34 plain date. And the 38 plain date. Going to silver.
Red silver.
Grazza. Bundle number 3. You're getting 17 plain date. Oh, welcome back, Ramon. We are on Merc bundles. 25 plain date. 34 plain date. 37 San Francisco. And a 45 plain. By the way, I don't often mention it, but like all of these bundles and stuff, we do not check these coins for varieties and errors. We get way too many coins through here to check every single one of these. Any takers on the bundle?
Bad rubber band.
All right, moving on to bundle number 4. Bundle number 4, you're getting a 1916. Which, by the way, is the first year of the Merc Dimes. They had Merc Dimes and Barber Dimes for that year. 1924. 26. 37 San Francisco. And 44 San Francisco. Over 15 bucks, anyone?
And Carl's
Going to Carl.
Congrats, sir.
All right, and bundle number 5, the last one. You're getting a 17 Denver. 25 plain. 29 plain. 35 plain. And a 41 Denver. Any takers? Going to Carl.
Congrats, sir.
Alright, if anybody decides you want the one that didn't sell, let me know. You didn't get all the merch. There was one bundle that didn't sell. Alright. Next up, we've got a proof dime bundle. This is 7 proof dimes for 21 bucks. So $3 each. You will be getting the 2017 Deep Cameo, 2012 Deep Cameo, the 2009 Deep Cameo, 2009 proofs, by the way, had that much lower mintage, just like the circulation ones did for that year. Here's the 86 Deep Cam, the 83 Deep Cam, the 76 Deep Cam, and the 71. And again, all 7, 21 bucks. It's only $3 per coin. Any takers? Tell you what, I'll make you the same deal I made for the others, for the nickels. How about 18 bucks? Actually, that's a better deal than the nickels. I'll do it for 18. That's a good deal. Let's see something real quick. Jumping on PCGS real quick.
Can't see anything right now. Sorry.
Yeah, so the 2009 had a mintage of 1,482,502. So less than 1.5 million. And at mint states, or proof 69, which is the most common grade that they get graded in, list price is 16 bucks. That's just that one coin. So basically, you're buying this coin and then buying the rest of them for $2. Last call. Going to Bo.
Sorry.
Grass Bo. All right, next up. These are another thing we don't get in all that often. So, the America the Beautiful quarters had from starting in 2012, all had San Francisco strikes. And they were all very low mintage. You had to buy them specially in sets or rolls to get them. And that's what our next series are. This is the full 2014 San Francisco set. The uncirculated NIFC set. For $15. So it's only $3 per coin.
You don't have that on there.
And this set is going to Chef. Congrats, Chef. I'll do it in a minute. All right.
I'm just letting you know that it's not on the list.
And then we've also got, again for 15, the entire set of 2015s of the San Francisco Mint release. Any takers for the 2015 set? Anybody? Last call. All right, moving on. And then we've also got the full 2016 set. Again, these are the San Francisco special release NIFCs. Any takers at 15? How about this? Anybody wants both sets? I'll do it for... I'll do it for 24 bucks. If anybody wants both. $6 off.
And Carl.
Carl's taking that deal.
Grazie.
Alright, so that makes that 12 and 12. Alright, and then we do have... It's the only one we have from 2013. We do have the Mount Rushmore San Francisco NIFC for $3. Any takers at $3? Going to Henry. Congrats, Henry. All right. Now to $half. We got a Rick Snow special. This is the 1917 Denver D on the reverse. In good condition. Going for $16. Sealed up in the Rick Snow holder. D's right there. And going to Chef.
Congrats, Chef.
All right, next up. We got 3 more Rick Snow specials. They're all the same coin, but a bit different on the grades. So these are the 1955 Bugs Bunny FS401 Franklin half dollars. Graded choice uncirculated by Rick Snow.
There's 2 of them.
We have 2 of the choice uncirculateds. These are $80 each.
Yeah.
Choice uncirculated in Rick Snow lingo means that these would probably grade at least a 65 or higher. And then there's also a regular uncirculated for 35. So this one not as good as these 2. I know we've had some people over the last few, at least the last few months, have been asking if we ever get the Bugs Bunnies. Which I've never understood why these are called Bugs Bunnies, but whatever. So any takers on any of these? You got the much higher grade ones for the 80 bucks each, or the just standard uncirculated for 35.
That's a cool clash.
I think that's one of those situations where you guys asked for it until you found out the price on it, and then you're like, maybe not. Last call on these. Oh, yeah, definitely. Considering, let's see. Get back on PCGS real quick. Franklin half. 1955. FS 401. So again, choice uncirculated means it would grade at least a 65, and list price for it is 145 bucks on PCGS.
So 80 is not.
So we're doing it for a smidge over half of list. And then just regular uncirculated would be $45 list. We're doing that one for $35. So it's still 10 bucks under list. All right, we got to move on. If anybody decides you want one of those, let me know. All right, next up, we got one more Franklin. It is the 1958 Denver graded by PCGS Mint State 64. And that is going for 25 bucks.
What's up with all the rubber bands breaking tonight?
And if anybody never knew where to find the D's on these, right above the bell. Any takers? Trying to get through these quick, guys. I know it's the further east you go, is the later it's getting. Hey, crazy person. All right, moving on. Let me get this out my way real quick. All right, Morgans. Time to torture Cindy a little bit. Kicking off Morgan's, the 1979 San Francisco in fine for $30.
She's like, no.
And then we've got the same coin, but in a very fine. God. As soon as I can make my mouse work. So there's the VF for 35.
EF.
Or EF, sorry. It's an EF for 35. And then that's the fine for 30. Carl wants the EF. All right. Any takers on the fine? $30. Going to Ramon. Congrats, Ramon. Send to Cindy.
How did I know?
All right, Cindy, I'd look away right now.
Close your eyes.
Because next up is the 1881S in Choice BU. Going for $70. Check that out, guys. Just a little bit of chatter by the chin is all that's wrong with this thing. The reverse is gem.
Yeah, it is a very nice coin.
Oh, the camera is not doing this thing justice. This coin is absolutely beautiful. Looking for $70.
It was probably in a bag.
Yeah, those are bag marks. And for how good that thing is, that is a really good price. Considering, let's see.
Morgan. 1881S.
Load. $81S and a 65. Which I think even with that little bit of bag marks around the cheek and chin, I think that could still do it.
It's 170.
Would be a $170 list.
So you're getting it for $100 less.
Last call on this one. $70. It's $100 off list. Is this the high point?
Yep.
High points on the Morgan are the cheek and then the hair right up in here by the crown. And then the
Bun.
that part of the Fugio cap.
It looks like a bun. Alrighty.
All right, moving on. To the 1887. This one is Jim A.U. toned. Camera's not showing it, but it's actually got like
some like goldish.
Purple, some green tinge, some reddish tinge. It looks really neat.
And gold.
This one's going for $35. So on camera, it looks like it's like black, like the dark black toning that silver gets. It's not. It's purple. It's like a dark purple. I've never seen a Morgan this way until now, but I have seen the Canadian maple leaves. I tend to come across every now and again with that dark purple. Only $35. Anybody? That is a great price for a Morgan. Going to Ramon.
Oh my gosh, Sunday. Grass Ramon.
All right. Next up is the 1896 BU. Yep, send this, Cindy.
Right?
This one's going for $45. Brilliant, uncirculated.
I'm reading Ramon's mind now.
Hey, Matthew. Oh yeah, this is a very nice Morgan. Not as nice as the 81S we just showed, but definitely a very nice Morgan.
$87. Oh wait. Never mind. I'm losing my mind. Don't mind me.
Last call. Going to Carl.
Congrats, Carl. You will enjoy this coin.
And the final Morgan of the night is the 1900 plain date in Jim A.U. It's got like that gold patina on it. This one's going for $35.
Gold with some red.
That's another one with some really cool coloring on it.
Yeah, because it looks like pink and green.
Any takers at 35? Hey, Silver Stinger, you still with us? Going to Henry.
Congrats, Henry.
Well, I take 65 for the 81S. Yeah, I can do that. I'll do that for you, Roy. So that beautiful 81S is going to Roy for 65. Alrighty. Peace dollars. 1922 plain day Jim AU, 30 bucks.
Apparently we've not seen Woody in a while.
Oh yeah, it's been a bit. Any takers?
You're welcome.
Alright, moving on. And the 1926 San Francisco Choice AU for 30 bucks.
And Henry.
He's going to Henry. Congrats, Henry.
Congrats, Henry.
If anybody decide you want that 22, let me know. Next up, Ike's. Alright, we got 3 of these available at 18 bucks each. These are the 1971 S 40% silver Ikes. All of them are BU.
And one.
One going to Carl.
Congrats, Carl.
2 left. Any takers? Both are 40% silver. Hey, Aussie. Last call on these. All right, moving on. Final item from the list is the 1976 40%er. Going for 18 bucks. We've only got one. 40% silver bicentennial.
And Carl.
Going to Carl. Congrats, Carl. All right. Was there anything that anybody missed that you wanted to see, or anything that you saw want to see again? Yeah, we all got to go sometime, right?
I'm not gonna murder him.
We got 3 of the foreign banknotes left. We got a Merc bundle left. We got some foreign silver.
We have a couple banknotes.
We got the Bugs Bunny, Benjamin Franklin half dollars. Got the Flying Eagles.
Any foreigns? Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
That's not a foreign.
Those are the only ones.
Alright, foreign coins. Well, first off, we've got
Foreign boxes.
2 of the 100 boxes. These are $15 per box. Useful tip, wait till not on camera. Can you see the Bugs Bunnies? Is that what you're asking about, Bo? Give me a sec. Alright. Give me a second. Get back up to where this is all at on the list.
And Carl wants one of the boxes.
Alright, let me mark that real quick. Alright, we only have 100 box then left. If anybody else wanted one. Alright, give me a second, Bo. Alright. Alright, so we have 1 Austria coin left. It's the 1957 10 shilling. Uncirculated. 64% silver, $12. If anybody has never seen one of these, they're roughly about the size of an American small dollar. Alright, then I'm going to link all of the Mexicos.
So just let us know if you want any of them. Which one?
Did anybody want that Austria? Alright, I'm going to move the Austria if anybody wants it. Just say Ben Austria. Here's the Mexicos. Same here. There's the 1886. The damage is actually chop marks from back when they used to do the chopping to test it for silver. So that one's $3. And then the 51 AU.
25 centavos. That's 5.
And there was 2 of those available.
One's 4, one's 5.
Oh, that's these. And there's the BU50. That's the that's the $5 one, because it is uncirculated. And then the AU one is the $4 one. All right, did anybody want any of the Mexicos?
No?
All right. And then we have one coin left from Australia, which is the 1961 shilling. Which is $8. And again, if anybody wants any of these, just say Ben. From down under. Alright, and then Finland.
Piana.
We still got the 1873 at 800K ever minted. 75% silver in VG. That one's $10. And then
I just highlighted it. I didn't do anything. Up.
oh, Henry wants the Finland.
That's Henry.
Alright, and then Greece, the 20 drachma 1960 AU is still available for $10.
And these are all Canada. No.
Where's the cruiser?
I don't think we had one.
No, we did. Just trying to find it on the list. Golden shilling, shilling.
No. 1861 is what he said. I don't see an 1861.
Oh, right here. German state of Württemberg. Yeah, that one already sold. Sorry about that. That was that German state of Württemberg.
Yeah, like I said, it was already gone.
Alright, if anybody wants to Greece, let me know.
Canada's.
And then from Canada, we've got the $63 BU. It's actually a proof-like BU. For $25, we've got the $71 50% proof at 15, and the 81 for 15. So
And that.
$15 with the choo-choo.
And we have the 1907 25-cent Canada, $15.
And then this is the $25 one, 80% silver, 63. And then the last four in silver we have left is what the shoes are saying is the 1907, 25 cent and good, 925 sterling. It is cleaned, so I am taking offers on this one. I'd like to get 15, but if anybody has a lower offer, I will listen to offers.
Okay, Carl. I will put your name on the list.
Alright, and then Bo wanted to see the Bugs Bunnies. So, alright, I'm going to get these out of the way. If anybody wants any of these, let me know. Alright, Bo. Alright, so these are all graded and attributed by Rick Snow. The Choice BU, there's 2 of them available at 80 bucks. These are the Choice. That means in Rick Snow lingo, these will grade at least a 65 or higher. And then there's the not quite as good grade. It's just a standard uncirculated, but it's still the FS 401, which is 35 bucks. And if anybody's ever wondered what the Bugs Bunny is, it's the bottom part of the bell right here got clashed with the top of the head. So if you look really, really, really closely, it almost looks like he has bunny ears. At least that's what people say. So that it got the nickname bunny ears. I personally don't think that it looks like that, but that's just me. Well, it's also the bell clash too, isn't it? Yeah, the wing on the bird is different as well. It's actually full detailed, as opposed to a normal one, which is normally flat. That's the bird right there. You want the $35 one? That is the last one. Going to Bo.
Congrats, Bo.
Oh, the wing clash made it look like teeth. Okay, I must be thinking of a different one then. I know there's one that the bell clashed with the head. So I guess I'm thinking of the wrong one. Any takers on either of these? If you missed it while we were doing it the first time around, I actually showed these. I think it was these that I showed the actual list on. Yeah. And the actual list on it was like 170.
Yeah. Oh, they're getting it for 70. So, a little bit less, or a little bit more than...
Yeah, so basically it's like, yeah, basically it's $100 off list. Any Swiss left? Nope. All these Swiss sold.
Sorry.
It is, Ramon. I was thinking of the wrong one. Cindy corrected me. I had the wrong one in mind. Oh, and then we also have one of the bags of airtights left. This is the last universal airtights bag we've got. 10 of them for $5. So if anybody wanted that, let us know. And we have
2 of these.
2 more of the bank notebooks left. $20 each.
And 1 more of these.
Yeah, 1 more of the 100 boxes left. Hold one for you for next week, Ramon. Will do.
Alright.
Anybody else? Oh, and we still got the graded Mid-State 64, 58 Denver. That one's $25. Still available if anybody wanted it. We still got the graded Shield Scent 2019 Denver MS66 Red, $15. So those are both still available. One more casino token if anybody wanted it. That's the only one that didn't sell. That was the Pioneer.
Okay, Henry.
$3. Bo, you want the other choice one held for you for next week? Will do. And
Okay.
Ramon wants the casino token. Alright, so those are both getting held.
Ramon.
And then, Bo, you still wanted the $35 one tonight, right? You're still picking that one up?
Yes. I don't know. Yes, maybe so.
Yep, alright, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll hold your package. Technically, we did have one other coin that was still available, but because nobody bought it and there's only 500 of them left in existence, I decided I'm keeping it.
Yep.
Which was the 1856 New Orleans Seated Liberty Dime. Only 500 surviving in all grades. And I don't have one. So since nobody bought it for the $30, I'm keeping it.
Alrighty. Anything else before we take off?
Hold for Ramon.
And Ramon, we don't have an alien coin. Sorry.
For Boo.
Because I know you always ask.
Waitress is where Daisy Dukes. Oh, the 3 banknotes we had left, in case anybody was curious, are the Venezuela 2018 2 Bolivars, the Vietnam 10,000 dong, and the Zambia 10 kwacha. All of these are $2 each. Forgot to mention those. So those 3 are still available, $2 a piece. If somebody wants all 3, I'll give you all 3 for $5.
you have to get all 3. Alright.
Alright, guys. We're going to get out of here. Thanks for coming out. We appreciate it. Sorry it went so late, and sorry we got...
Ben sent
Oh,
Cindy.
okay. Ramon's buying the 3 banknotes for Cindy. Again, sorry we started an hour late and ran so late. It was just, like we said, it was because of the painters. We were making all kinds of racket, so we had to wait till they got done. So, but thanks for sticking around, everybody. We appreciate it.
Everyone have a good night, and see you all next week.
All right. Got all those marked. Just send to Cindy.
2-pack, Control Hunter, Cheapskate. I have 777 friends to give away.
Oh, cool deal. So everybody go check that out on 2Pack's Coin Roll Hunters channel. He's doing a giveaway. Picking winners on April 9th. So everybody go check that out.
Have a good night. Bye.